Hi, I'm Nikita Patkar, and today I'll be discussing Mbeubeuss Landfill in Dakar, Senegal. Here are the objectives to be understood through this presentation. We will discuss the following: introduction to the landfill, its description, socioeconomic benefits, adverse effect, used lead acid battery intoxication, government strategies, and the opposition to it. Created in 1968, Mbeubeuss Landfill in Malika district of Senegal is the main solid waste disposal site for the capital city of Dakar. It is located over the sandy remains of the dry lake of Mbeubeuss. Originally sized at 70 hectares, it is currently spread over 114 hectares and is the oldest and largest dump site in Western Africa. It receives between 1,000 to 2,000 tons of waste on a daily basis from the 3 million population of Dakar. This waste generation has been steadily increasing as the population of Dakar continues to grow over the decades as seen in this line chart. The waste retrieved from the landfills mostly comprises iron, aluminum, plastic, cardboard, and electronic waste. The landfill has a rather well organized social division of labor and four main parts where activities take place. There is also a health post at the entrance as seen in the background picture, which is the only concrete structure of the dump. Mbeubeuss is not a controlled dump but a compacted one. Thus, it has a very high potential for expansion as there are no clear boundaries. The poor planning of the landfill, however, is represented by concentric rings seen on the map as the boundaries keep growing with new garbage additions. The landfill plays a major role in the economy of the area by producing over 7 million francs per year through plastics, steel, chromium. About 3,000 tons of plastic is collected per day and sold to middlemen at about 25 francs per kg. This is then bought by companies that supply plastic to producers who find recycled plastic to be a lot cheaper than newly made one. There are around 1,600 inhabitants in Mbeubeuss, but over 2,000 people enter this site every day to earn their livelihood. Out of this, 10% of the workers are children, 25% women, and 65% are men as seen in the pie chart. In 1990, three members of the community started a recyclers association to improve the image of their trade and of the Mbeubeuss landfill. They are proud of their work and many have been working here since their childhood. Waste pickers work in extremely unsanitary conditions and suffer from several infections. But as seen in this chart, the two main ones are respiratory illnesses and dermatosis, which comprise about 27% of all illnesses. Women and children living close to the dump site are 5 times more likely to suffer from anemia and respiratory diseases. 40% of the women have obstetrical problems leading to miscarriages and stillbirths. 75% of the water is contaminated with lead and tap water needs to be treated with bleach before consumption. 90% of the pork raised in the vicinity of the dump site is contaminated with mercury and high levels of dioxins are observed in free-range chicken eggs in Senegal. These are unfit for consumption. Some environmental effects noted are poor air quality in the landfill, laden with gases like methane and carbon dioxide. Spontaneous combustions often occur in the dump, leading to toxic fumes and smoke being carried for miles. Additionally, the dump being situated below the sea level is highly floodable during the rainy season, and its close location to the sea is a high risk for contamination of the biological environment there. Between November 2007 and March 2008, 18 children died from a rapidly progressive central nervous system disease of unexplained origin in Dakar in this community involved in the recycling of used lead acid batteries. Assessments were performed on 32 siblings of the deceased children, 23 mothers, and on 26 other people living in the same area. All 81 individuals were found to be poisoned with lead, and 17 of them severely so. The blood lead levels of the children had a mean of 129.5 microgram per deciliter. It was revealed that a mass lead intoxication had occurred through inhalation and ingestion of soil and dust heavily contaminated with lead as a result of unsafe ULAB recycling. This emphasized the need to strengthen national and international efforts in addressing this global public health problem. IDA World Bank collaborated with the Senegalese government for $125 million to relocate the dump and make a biogas plant there instead. The Pickers organization's point of view, however, is that the government was offering neither enough jobs nor an adequate solution for the people that did not want to work at the new center. The other argument put forward by the Pickers was that even if all the workers were offered jobs at the facility, they would still lose their freedom of self employment and they would earn less from their work. The aim of the government's initiative, nevertheless, is to strengthen solid waste management services in Senegal. The objective is to ensure the efficiency of investments in the waste sector and enable an environment for the private sector. The search for a better and more viable site for the dump, however, still continues. In summary, the Mbeubeuss landfill in Dakar, Senegal is a major waste dumping site in Africa. It employs a large number of people, generating a high revenue, but has severe health, environmental, and social implications associated with it. The unplanned development of the landfill not only risks the waste pickers working in the dump, but even the people living in the surrounding areas. With spontaneous fires affecting air quality, accidental mass intoxications, and other negative impacts, the government is trying to work towards a solution to relocate the landfill to prevent future harm to the people and their environment. Here are the references used in this presentation. Thank you.